Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Before I continue, thank you for being benevolent and allowing me to be the first speaker tonight. And a happy new year to all of you. As always, I'll begin my speech by narrating a story. Flashbacks to August 1984. 800 million Indians, including me, were glued to our television set to watch the 400-meter women's race at the Olympics at Los Angeles. It was India's last chance to win at least one medal at that Olympics. As a 10-year-old patriotic Indian, I was excited, waiting in anticipation, and kind of nervous and biting my nails. I remember as the participants took their mark, the announcement, on your mark, ready, steady, go! And the race started. Our star athlete, P.T. Usha, was running the race, and she was reckoned as a potential gold medal winner. When the race started, she took a substantial lead. My family, our friends, and I were excited and jumping in the air. Go, Usha, go! But 40 seconds later, all of us were dejected and depressed because she lost the race and she finished fourth. She lost the third place by 1/100th of a second. Yes, you heard it right. 1/100th of a second. While the entire nation applauded her and saluted her for the valiant effort, everybody was left dejected and heartbroken because it was a classic example of so near yet so far. It's been quarter of a century. From a 10-year-old boy, I'm an engineer, I still haven't figured out how they calculate 1/100th of a second. Now here are some facts. How many of you golf?
Good, well.
Okay.
You can call it that.
Okay. Do you know the average number of strokes which differentiates the winner and the second place winner at major golfing tournaments? How many strokes? Any ideas? Yeah, 2 or 3. At the Indy 500 car race, the difference between the winner and the runner-up is 1.54 seconds, which in dollar value equates to $600,000. If I had that kind of money, I would semi-retire in India. A giant corporation named Withheld in the year 2006 announced a bonus 2 times that of the previous year to its top executives because they stretched the profit margin from 1.4 to 1.46%. Now I can see some people in the audience giving me a bemused look with a big question mark on their face. Why is he telling us this sad story and presenting us with all this information? What's his point? And what do I get by listening to all these things? The point I'm trying to make is, it's one extra degree of effort that differentiates between a valiant effort and winning. The great and the extraordinary. Success and excellence. And the reason I'm saying that, because as Jeremiah said, we are living in tough times. Regardless, we have to put in that extra effort to be extraordinary in our fields. We should try to exceed the expectations and not barely meet the expectations in our professional as well as personal lives. And how do we do it? Belief. The only thing that differentiates, or rather that stands between a person and what he wants to pursue in life, or what he wants to achieve, is the belief that he can do it. Because belief sparks enthusiasm, and enthusiasm explodes into passion. Goals and targets. Have goals and targets in lives. Because goals and targets inspire imagination, and imagination further fuels up your passion. Perseverance. Don't let failures bog you down. If you fail in pursuit of your goals and targets, and if you fall on your face, don't get bogged down. Stand up, wipe the blood off your nose, start again, even if it means starting from the starting point. To give an example of perseverance, 2009, I enrolled into Dale Carnegie course to improve upon my average communication and public speaking course, and people skills. I remember my first speech. I stood like this for 2 minutes looking at my feet. I was sweating like a boxer. 2 minutes of the allotted 2 minutes. 45 seconds I did ums, ums, and after 2 minutes I realized people didn't understand a word of what I said. I was so bogged down, dejected and depressed. I just wanted to give it up. But then I realized to succeed in my field, I have to be a good speaker, good communicator. I still persisted with that course. I'm not trying to be pompous, but 12 weeks later, I was voted as the most improved speaker in that class, consisting of 35 candidates. To conclude, water is hot at 211 degrees Fahrenheit. But at a temperature of 212 degrees Fahrenheit, it starts to boil. With boiling water, we produce steam. And this steam is used to power locomotive, machinery, and we have electricity because of steam. Fellow Toastmasters, it's our lives. We are responsible for it. Let's turn up the heat in everything we do. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.